Welcome everybody into G-Man Land. This is your Commander-in-Chief, G-Man, on another episode of G-Man Live. Weekly here at this channel. So, what we are going to do today is Eagles Panthers review. Now, for starters, if you go back and look at my preview, what I was trying to say there was Bradford has to throw over 60% of his passes to be complete, which he did, or came real close to it. I think it was like 28 for like 40 or something like that. 28 for 42. I know he didn't. Bradford wasn't the problem. Defense played well, gave up some rushing yards, but not many points. And then that garbage field goal at the end was irrelevant. I thought defense played okay. I don't blame them for this loss. I thought your field goal kicker, that one kick would have been nice. But the real reason you lost this game, and this is really fucking frustrating because the reason you lost this game is you can't hold on to the ball. You can't catch the ball. Either Bradford has a good game and the receivers can't catch, or the receivers catch and Bradford has a bad game. But God forbid you put those two things together. And there you go. I mean, that's as simple as that. Last night's game was all about the inability to catch the ball. You had Josh Huff in the end zone with his hands in the football was in the dreaded spot, right in his hands. Oh, smack! Like, oh my God, there's a ball coming my way, and it's like, whoa, dropsies. After a while, at 3-4 now we stand. You are what your record says you are. Not to quote from Bill Parcells, but yeah. We are 3-4. And if you parcel out 3-4 all the way to the end, you're looking at like maybe a 7-9 season, or a 6-10 season, or an 8-8 season. The problem is this team is boring. It is sluggish. The players don't even look like they're into it. The defense looks good. No arguments there. It's not like, I mean, Cam Newton didn't do squat. He had like 14 for like 24 for like 190 yards and a touchdown and 3 picks. We won the turnover ratio and we still lost the game. Because you can't. 8 dropped balls. 8. You got 2 reliable receivers. Brent Selleck, Miles Austin, and then your running backs can catch. I mean, I know Sproles dropped one. I'm going to give a mulligan on that. But you can't catch the ball. You don't win the game. And by the way, every NFL receiver knows to get 2 feet down. Jordan Matthews acting like a college player 2 years in where he gets pushed out of bounds. You got 1 foot down. You drag that left foot and you fucking get the touchdown. By the way, those 2 touchdowns, if you count them, if Huff catches the ball and Matthews gets 2 feet down, bang, you beat the Panthers. And that's why I said in my preview, no boneheaded plays and we should be fine. And there you go. Boneheaded plays. By the way, Josh Huff should be cut. This is now his 3rd year. I see 0 in him. I see 0 progression. I see 0 worth in him. Cut him tomorrow. You don't need him. At this point, you could bring in one of the guys from the practice squad and let him play, and he'll give you more. You could do Josh Huff is the only thing you can do with Josh Huff is a bubble screen. You do that little triplet bubble screen. That's it. But beyond the triplet bubble screen, he can't do squat. And, you know, I mean, that he was wide open and he dropped it. Miles Austin at the end of the game dropped one. I mean, they drop. 8 dropped balls. What the fuck are you guys doing at practice and training camp? Sitting around fucking running Chip Kelly's. Well, we got to drink Gatorade and we got to measure that and we got to measure how much we fucking drink on water and we got to measure how much we piss. What the fuck? Sports science. Sports science doesn't do you shit if you don't win the game, if you can't catch the fucking ball. I got an idea. Instead of worrying so much about fucking sports science, why don't you catch the damn ball and just sit around and throw the ball and fucking catch it. Because this is going on all season fucking long. All goddamn season. This is now week 7. This is not a fucking one-time thing. This is a trend. On a night where you had Bradford playing fucking fine, you blew it. And the Panthers, all you Panthers fans, I know you guys are all like pumped up and shit. Here's the thing. You're a one first round out. So enjoy your first round playoff this year because you're out. Because last night you played a mediocre to less than mediocre Eagle team and you didn't exactly whoop our ass. You were up 21-6 and then we got 2 touchdowns on you, a touchdown and a field goal. And before you knew it, it was 21-16. If Caleb would have hit the field goal, it would be 21-19. If Josh Huff catches a touchdown, blam, you're ahead. I'm sorry. You guys are far overrated. I get it. You play who you play on your schedule. I get it. But I'm sick to my stomach with this team. And you know what? It starts with the top. Chip Kelly. This is the worst receivers that you've had since these guys were lining up as Eagles. Todd Pinkston, James Thrash, and Freddie Mitchell. Those were the 3 worst, I thought, at that time. Eagles did a great job. Now you got 3 worst receivers. Your best receiver was Miles Austin. Old, past his time, past his, prime. That's it. That's all you got. You got running backs, maybe a little bit of Zach Ertz, and then you got Miles Austin. So you blew it. I mean, that's the way it is. You blew it. You had a chance to go 4-3, keep pace. Had they won this game, by the way, because this is the way the schedule breaks down. Had they won this game, look at the way that the schedule, goes for the rest of the season. I mean, you got a Cowboys team that sucks. You should be able to beat them. But I have no confidence this team to win more than 2 games in a row. They're just not that kind of team. They're like bumblers, fumblers, stumblers. They're like bozos. Like they fall all over themselves trying to win games. And so I only have confidence that they can win 2 in a row. So if they win 2 in a row, they'll finish like 8-8 and maybe 9-7. But see, even that's if they win 2 in a row. I'm not saying they're going to win 2 in a row, but I only have confidence for them to win 2 in a row. They could lose 3 straight, win 2, and then lose 3 straight. So, yeah, look, not to burst anybody's bubble, but this team's going nowhere. Bradford sucks. He should not be back next year. Look for Colin Kaepernick if you can get him. Otherwise, like I said, I'll do my college quarterback prospect video, and you'll hear names like Prescott and Goff and the kid up in Michigan, Cook, and what's his name, the other kid from Baylor, Boykin, I'm sorry, TCU, Boykin. I mean, that's it. Maybe even Paxton Lynch from Memphis. But you need quarterbacking play that's much better. But I'm not hanging this on Bradford because Bradford didn't fuck this up. This was the receiver. We would have won this game despite everything if the receivers caught the ball. All you have to do is catch the ball. And the problem is it's getting too late in the season now for anybody to really take the Eagles seriously. So at 3-4, save your money. if you're thinking about buying tickets, save and go buy something nice for fucking Christmas. You ain't got nothing to worry about. This team is going nowhere. So, yeah, that's it. There's nothing else more to review. There was only one thing they did wrong yesterday. Eagles couldn't catch the ball. Bradford was fine. He would have had 2 touchdown passes, and that pick was not on him. So all you Eagle fans out there, there's a bunch of guys that fucking send me comments. The pick was not on Bradford. Blame that on Jordan Matthews because he couldn't fucking hold the ball and gave it right to the fucking goddamn defensive back. That's why you fucking can't win the games. That's why you can't fucking catch. You can't catch. You can't win. Don't blame it on Bradford. That's not Bradford. So, Bradford played fine. Running backs played great. Here's another thing. Why at 3rd and 9 did you fucking pass the ball late in the game? If you just would have ran the ball with Matthews, who's your better running back, by the way, much better than DeMarco, who has no speed. What's his face? Ryan Matthews got a ton of speed. Ryan Matthews had a nice 65-yard run. That was beautiful. Then I think you used him 4 more times after that. What the fuck for? I'd have ran him all day. The Panthers had no answer to stopping Ryan Matthews. So you had 3rd and 9. You didn't run the football. You kicked the 50-yard field goal and missed it. Had they not have done that and actually ran the ball and got 4 or 5 yards, then that kick becomes a 44-yard. And now I think Caleb Sturgis makes it. And I think, I think you're, I think you're good, So, yep, that's how it works. There we go. True Eagles fashion. Another season, another fucking down the tubes moment. And, I could sit here and act like, the mighty E-Rock and be like, make all these strange moves like that. But you're crazy. Like, all that shit. But it don't matter. They lost. They blew it. They fucked up. It is what it is. Enjoy 3 and 4, peeps, because, we might beat the Cowboys next 2 weeks from now. It don't matter. You'll be 4 and 4. You'll probably lose to the Dolphins, be 4 and 5. Beat the Bucks, go 5 and 5. Beat the Lions, go 6 and 5. Lose to the Cardinals, go 6 and 6. Lose to the Bills, go 6 and 7. Beat the Redskins, go 7 and 7. Like, you know what I mean? You see where I'm going with this. Like, there's no way for them to be anything above what they are. So, anybody has any questions, comments, anything you want to know, put it in the comments below. Anything you want to know, put it in the comments below. Anything you want to know, put it in the comments below. And I will gladly answer them. And that is pretty much a wrap. So, with that, if you like what you see and you want to see more, click right here, down there, to see more. Pow!